Being the hosting Corpus Christi Moody Trojans and the visiting Beeville Trojans. Moody getting started today, opening its season, while Beeville Jones comes in at 2-2. With the color guard out on the field right now, while they're playing the national anthem. So we're gonna have the kickoff here coming up momentarily. One of two games on the slate tonight. Also across the way at Cabinets Field, Kevin Naro on the call there for London at Corpus Christi Carroll. So good game there between the Pirates and the Tigers, but this is just 1-2 games to get the weekend started for a long weekend of sports here from Real Sports Live. But after the national anthem, we'll bring you back. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Refugio ISD holds special memories in the hearts of anyone who has ever been part of the school. The Refugio ISD Education Foundation provides resources that will create engaging learning experiences for students. You can be a part of the Bobcat Tribute to Plaza. Order a brick or a bench, and you will help to build on the tradition of excellence and opportunity that has always been at the heart of Refugio ISD.
Bubba's 33 and Corpus Christi is a proud sponsor for all teams on Real Sports Live. If you can't make it to the game, then watch it on the big screen at Bubba's 33 and Corpus. Great food, great atmosphere before, during, or after the game. Stop in at Bubba's 33 in Corpus Christi, Texas.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, Jay Gonzalez injury attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. Jay Gonzalez.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Buccaneer Stadium here in Corpus Christi on Marcolina. This is Real Sports Live, getting ready for the kickoff. The Moody Trojans will kick off to the Beeville Trojans. Moody in the yellow with the white pants, and while Beeville in the white with the orange pants. And we are underway. Jalen Spicer, number 2, takes the kickoff, returns it to the 29-yard line, and that's where Beeville is going to get started at their own 29-yard line. And here come the Beeville Trojans. 3 straight weeks that the Trojans have scored 34 points or more, 2-2 on the season, but have played extremely well this year, despite the 500 record. Coached by Chris Souza. First and 10 from the 29 from the Beeville 29-yard line. And here's the snap, and the ball's loose. And it looks like the Moody Trojans might have fallen on top of it. Actually, no, Beeville gets on top of it. Let's go to the instant replay. You see the ball just there, but luckily Beeville able to fall on top of it. Loss of about 6 on that play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 16 from the Beeville 23-yard line. In the shotgun now is Beeville. Hands off to Spicer. Spicer comes around the right side. He has some running room. Makes it all the way up to the 33-yard line. Picks up about 10 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and 6. Nice run there by Spicer. Spicer had over 175 yards last week. So he's coming off a big game as he picks up 9 there. Let's go to the replay. You see Spicer in motion, comes around. He has a lot of room to that side, and he's able to pick up a couple of yards before he's taken off his feet inbound. And that's an incomplete pass by the quarterback, number 10, William Harper. It's going to bring up a 4th and 7 now. So other than the run here by Spicer, Beeville, not the way they want it to come out here, but they come out in the shotgun 4 wide here on 4th and 7. As Harper backs up, it looks like it's going to be a quick kick, and it is. He boots it. And the ball is going to be down at the 13-yard line of the Moody Trojans. And that's where Moody's going to take over for its first drive on offense for the season. 1st and 10 at Moody's. Actually, it's going to be the 17-yard line. Excuse me. So out come the Moody Trojans. Under center, number 3, Chakota Cullum. And Cullum finds Darryl Asbell. And Asbell still on his feet there, but they're going to call him down at about the 24-yard line. It's going to be about a gain of 7 there on 1st down for Moody. They're going to give 8 yards on the pass. So 2nd and 2 now for Moody. There's a snap and there's a pass to Luis Pena. Pena up to the 32 for a 1st down. A gain of 7 on the pass play there. So 1st and 10 for Moody, 4 wide set. As Cullum has another receiver, and that's going to be a long gain. That's number 1, Nathaniel Sala, and Sala all the way up to Beeville territory to the 44-yard line. 26-yard gain for Moody on that play. There's a pass. He loses the receiver there, and he has a lot of running room towards the middle of the field. Does a juke, but gets finally taken off his feet inside Beeville territory. Cullum has Ryan Martinez there for a pickup of 7 more yards out to the 37. This brings up a 2nd and 3 at the Moody 37-yard line at Beeville's 37-yard line. Cullum has some room in the middle to run. He's up out inside the 30, up into the 26-yard line. And Cullum picks up another Moody first down. Moody looking good here on its opening drive of the season, which started back at its own 13-yard line. Now the way up to the Beeville 26, 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Coming out of the shotgun, 4 wide. Cullum gonna go deep. He has a man and just overthrows him. He had number 11, Luis Peña, had a little bit of separation from the receiver, but the ball sails out of bounds over his head. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the Beeville 26-yard line for Moody. Moody coming out here with the healthy tempo on the offensive side of the ball. Coming out 3 wide receivers to the right for Cullum. And Cullum hands it off. Big hold up the middle to the left of the line for Sada. Sada to the 22-yard line. Picks up about 4. Thought he had a hole there, but the Beeville defense closed it pretty fast. So it's going to be 3rd and 7 after the short gain there by Nathaniel Sada. First and 10, 4 wide receivers for Cullum. And Cullum has some running room to his right. He's going to take it, and he's going to try to get around a defender, and does, but he's knocked out of bounds inside the 10-yard line up to about the 6. And that's going to be another first down for Moody. It's going to be 1st and 10 from about the 7-yard line of Beeville. First and goal, they into the slot formation for Moody. Up ahead. Nice hard running there. About a 5-yard gain there for number 4, Daquan Lindsay. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. First and goal back into slot formation, and there's the handoff to Salah coming in motion, and they're going to call him in for the touchdown. Number 1, Nathaniel Sada. Going to put Moody up 6-0. Nice drive by Moody. Covered 87 yards. And on for the extra point is going to be number 14, Juan Pablo Rocha, to try to make it 7-0 for Moody. Here's a snap. Bad snap there. Bounced off the hand of the holder, and it's going to be picked up by Rocha, but he's going to be taken down almost immediately. Failed PAT there, but it's going to remain 6-0 Moody after the 87-yard drive. See the replay as you see number 1, Salah, in motion. Takes the ball there and just gets inside and meets a wall of Beeville Trojans there at the line, but breaks the plane. That's going to be a touchdown and a 6-0 lead for Moody. Good start for the Trojans here, and before the kickoff, let's take a quick break and we'll be back. This is Real Sports Live.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
And we're back here from Buck Stadium. I'm Mark Molina. This is Real Sports Live. Here in Thursday Night Football coverage from Buccaneer Stadium. One of 2 games on the slate here tonight. We have London at Carroll over at Cabinets Field. Kevin Naro has a call there, so make sure to check out that one a little later. But thanks for tuning in here to Real Sports Live. Moody comes out on his first possession of the season, drives 87 yards on the Beeville Trojans, and this one's taken by Andre Trevino, and Trevino dances up to about the 29-yard line where he's taken down, and that's where Beeville's going to start its second drive of the night. Went 3 and out to start the game, and then their defense allowed an 87-yard drive the other way. So let's see if the Beeville Trojans can get on track here. Beeville coming out in that slot formation as well here. Man in motion. There's a handout barreled up ahead. And that's number 21, Caleb Washington, barrels up ahead for a couple of yards. Calls about 5 there. Nice hard running, so it's going to bring about a 2nd and 5 after that rush. And Spicer gets a block, and he gets up past the 40 to the 42-yard line for a first down. And Spicer had a 9-yard carry on that first drive, and here for another 8 picks up a first down for Beeville. So 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line of Beeville. Beeville. There's a snap. There's the handoff. This one to Leroy Gonzalez. Gonzalez passes the 45 up to the 49, maybe midfield. Picks up 7 yards on that rush. These slot formations, a lot of different running backs that you can utilize. A lot going on before the snap. If you're a defender reading, sometimes it's easy to get a little lost in it here, but bringing up 2nd and 3 at midfield for Beeville. And here's Harper. Harper scrambles all the way to his left. He's going to tuck it, and he's going to run. He's going to spin up to about the 47-yard line. It's going to be a first down on the rush by Harper. Go to the replay. You see Harper keeps it, looks, surveys, and tucks it down, and he has a little bit of running room there. Just tucks it and spins for the first down up ahead, close to the 45-yard line there. So 1st and 10 at the Moody 46-yard line. There's a pass, and he has a man. It looks like that's number 2, Spicer, and Spicer's going to be taken out of bounds at around the 37-yard line. Another first down for Beeville on this drive, and Beeville answering nicely. So much needed by Beeville after going 3 and out and then allowing the 87-yard drive to Moody. 1st and 10 at the Moody 37-yard line. Beeville lines up. There's Harper under center. Surveys, reads the defense. There's a snap. And there's the give to number 24. It looks like Isaiah Gonzalez, and Gonzalez gets up to about the 30-yard line for about 7 yards. Another good chunk of yards there on the ground. Excuse me, that was number 20, Joseph Chapa, up to the 30-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and 2, 8 yards on that first down run. Boy, you like to see that early down yards, especially when you run an offense like this. Man in motion. There's Harper. Rolls out. Downfield, he had a man in the breadbasket of Spicer, but just bounces out. Unable to hold on to that one. And he was open. You see Harper rolls. Nice pass, nice delivery, puts it on the money. So a 4-minute steal here in the first quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 2 from the Moody 30 for Beeville. And up the middle, that's number 20, Chapa. Chapa has a first down for Beeville. Look at the replay there. Under center, split backs there. There's the give up ahead to Chapa and just falls forward for the first there. 1st and 10. And it looked like that was to Spicer, and Spicer might have got back to the line, maybe a pickup of 1, but it looks like it's going to be spotted at the 27. No gain there. 2nd down and 10 coming up for Beeville. Second and 10 here. Nice methodical drive here for Beeville. Man coming in motion. There's Harper. Down the field, and he had another open receiver and another drop. That was number 6, Andre Trevino, right in his hands. It looked like he turned upfield before he got it squared away. That's already 2 on this drive for Beeville. You look here. That was a couple of plays ago, that first down. Man coming in motion. Harper rolls, has a man, that's Spicer. He comes out of the backfield, catches the pass, makes his way up to about the 20-yard line, picks up about 7. Nice gain there on 2nd down. That was 3rd down, excuse me. Now brings up a 4th down. At about the 21-yard line. 4th and 4. What does Beeville want to do here? It looks like they're lining up to go for it. Not the area where you want a quick kick here. Right in that sweet spot where you can go for it as Harper takes it, rolls to the left, and he has a lot of running room. And he's going to make it inside the 15 to about the 13 where he gets taken out of bounds. Needed 4, got about 6 there. Bring up another first down for Beeville. See, Harper just has a lot of room, just able to get the corner there on the outside and gets the first down and more there. So first down for Beeville. Working their way downfield, picks up the 4th down conversion, keeps the drive going. 1st and 10 from the Moody 12. Nice hard running inside the 5-yard line. And that's number 3, Leroy Gonzalez. Gets to about the 3, about a yard short of the first down. So 2nd and 1, Beeville can pick up the first down without scoring here, but it's going to be 2nd and 1 at the 3-yard line. Come out full set in the backfield for Beeville. Here's a snap. They're going to give it to Spicer, and he hesitates a little bit, waits for a block to develop there, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Moody. Number 2, Jalen Spicer, coming off a big week last week, 175 yards on the ground, has a touchdown here in the first quarter for Moody. They come out with the 3 running backs in that slot formation. There's the give to Spicer. Almost gets shoelace there and thought he hesitated, but it was a shoelace attempt. He struggles free, and he's able to get in for the score. Ties the game up at 6, and after the extra point, it's 7-6. Beeville goes ahead of Moody with 1:08 to go here in the first quarter. So after that score, Beeville 7, Moody 6. Let's take a break, and we'll come back with the kickoff right after this. This is Real Sports Live.
Stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
At Bulls Bail Bonds, our goal is to provide a friendly and efficient bail bond process to our customers. We want to help you with our knowledge and experience to provide a fast and friendly service. We will beat or match our competitors' price. Hours of operation are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Real Sports Live coming to you from Buck Stadium. I'm Mark Molina. 7-6 here. Beeville over Moody after a 2-yard run by Spicer for the Beeville Trojans. On the ground, 1 touchdown. The difference is a missed extra point by Moody on its point attempt after the score. Beeville converts on theirs, and they're in the lead. Still on his feet, this is number 7, Darryl Asbell. Asbell out of bounds. Looks like they're going to spot him at the 34-yard line. So with 1 minute to go here, Moody's going to come out for its second drive of the game, starting from its own 34-yard line. Moody went 87 yards the first time out. Starting here from the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the left, for quarterback Dakota Cullum. And there's the handoff to Daquan Lindsay, and Lindsay makes his way up to about the 40-yard line, kicks up 6 on first down. And Moody, the first drive of the game, came out, had a nice, good tempo going. Did it through the air on the ground. Nice methodical drive to come out on its first drive of the season here. Now second drive. Picks up 5 yards on first down. And this is that's Dakota Cullum, and he scrambles forward for about 3. Had a little bit of pressure there. Makes it up to about the 44-yard line. And it looks like Moody's going to let the first quarter come to a close, and they are here. After 1, Beeville 7, Moody 6. Moody coming up with a 3rd and short on the other side of this break. We'll bring you the second quarter action right after this. We're Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. locally caught bait including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Going to start the second quarter here. And quick snap there. Barreling forward for the first down. Number 4, Lindsay, gets to the 47-yard line for the first. Just Moody quickly moves to the line. Quick snap, just straight ahead run there to open the quarter with the first down. So first and 10 now for Moody. And met in the backfield. There's a sack way back at the 40-yard line. Loss of 7 yards. Nobody fooled there for Beeville. Now let's check out the replay here. Just coming in from that second position as the linebacker, number 44, Caleb Timms, number 44. So now it's a 2nd and 17. And he throws it to Lindsay, and Lindsay trying to turn up the field, make something happen, picks up maybe a couple to the 42-yard line. All that for 2 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and 15, it looks like now, after the 2-yard gain. So the ball spotted almost at the 43-yard line for Moody. So 3rd and long here. Let's see what Moody comes up with. Back to passes Cullum, and Cullum has a lot of room, and he's going to try to make a defender miss and stiff arms and makes it up to the 46. And out come flags. And it looks like it's going to be a penalty on the Beeville defense. You hate to see that, especially whenever you stop them well short of the first down. So costly penalty by Beeville, and it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So instead of a 4th and 3 or so coming up, it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Moody at the Beeville 32-yard line. And you see there on the replay the penalty after the fact. Big costly penalty. So 1st and 10 at the Beeville 32 for Moody. There's the handoff to Lindsay, and it's not Lindsay, and it's the quarterback, Cullum, and Cullum's going to walk in 32 yards away for the touchdown. Looks like they read Lindsay there on the run to the right, but you see Cullum just takes off and has a lot of room and for an easy 32-yard touchdown. See, he comes out here in the gun. He fakes the give and draws in the defense there, and all he needs to do is beat one defender, and he walks in easily from about 30 yards out. Touchdown, Trojans. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for Moody. After the costly 15-yard penalty that would have brought up 4th down for Moody, and probably a punting situation, but instead it was a 1st down at the Beeville 32, and Moody cashes in, takes advantage of the penalty, and they now lead 12-7. We got a timeout out on the field, so while the teams talk about it before the extra point, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. This is Mark Molina, and we're Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We're back here at Buck Stadium. As you saw on the split screen, that was Jakota Cullum in from 2 yards out for the 2-point conversion. So it's now 14-7. Moody goes up by a touchdown after the 32-yard run by Cullum, tacking on the 2-point conversion on the quarterback keeper and the run from 2 yards out. Moody rolling. 2 touchdowns on 2 drives here. Good start for the Moody Trojans coming out. And on the other side, Beeville, the defense 2 times out allows 2 long drives. And now the offense is going to have to come out and answer before Beeville. And that's going to be a big talking point for Beeville. That 15-yard penalty after the play here, down just past midfield at about the 43-yard line. That's where Moody would have had about a 4th and 3, but after the penalty, it moved them inside the 40 into the Beeville 32-yard line, and Moody took all of 1 play just to take advantage and put a touchdown on the board. 14-7 now. 9:32 to go here in the first half. And here's the kick taken by Andre Trevino. And Trevino past the 35-yard line up to about the 37. So it's going to be 1st and 10, Beeville from its own 37-yard line. Some discussion on the sideline with the Beeville coaches and the referees. There was a helmet off. There was some discussion about that up here in the box, but nothing to it there. 9:27 to go. 1st and 10, Beeville from its own 37-yard line. And that's the give up ahead to number 20, Chapa. Past the 40 to the 42-yard line. Picks up about 5 there on 1st down. We're going to bring up a 2nd and 10 after the 5-yard run on 1st down. Beeville's had a good amount of success running up ahead into the heart of the defensive line for Moody. Good job up front by the Beeville offensive line. 2nd and 5 now. That's Trey Martinez up past to the 45-yard line. Picks up about 3. It's going to bring up 3rd and short now. Then about 2. They need the 47 for the 1st down. So 3rd and short coming up. Beeville's been pretty fair on 3rd down. They've even converted a 4th down in this game already. And going with this blocker is number 3, Leroy Gonzalez. Past midfield, picks up 5-yard line. 5 yards to the midfield, the 50-yard line, excuse me. So that's going to be 1st down at midfield for Beeville. First down at midfield for the Beeville Trojans. Now working out of the gun, 4 wide receiver set. for Harper. Harper back to pass. He's going to air it out, and he's going to overthrow his receiver for by about 5 yards, intended by Mikhail Newsom. So they're going to bring up second down. Beeville's thrown a couple of passes, and they've had some success. Just the receivers just haven't been able to reel them in. That one uncatchable, but on the last drive, a couple of drop passes by receivers downfield for Beeville. Second down, man in motion. And that's Spicer up to the 46-yard line, picking up about 4 on second down. Now, third and about 6 coming up. They need the 40-yard line of Moody for the first down. Coming out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers lining up to the right before Harper out of the gun. Harper rolls to the right, stops, throws, has a man out at about the 46-yard line. That's number 1, Ambrose Patton. That's going to be a first down for Beeville. You see Harper just stops, sets a little bit, and kind of a little bit of a jump pass there, but able to get his receiver enough for the first down. So 1st and 10 at the Moody 37-yard line now for Beeville. Beeville trying to answer the Moody score here. Back in the slot formation. Harper drops back to pass. He has a man wide open. That's Spicer. And this time, Spicer drops it once again. That's twice Spicer has been wide open, and that's twice that he's failed to reel it in. Last time in the breadbasket, that one right in the hands once again. Now one on each end. And Harper goes deep, and you see Spicer had it wide open, had a step, just couldn't reel it in. So the Beeville passing game has been there. The receivers just have failed to reel it in. It's already 3 passes, 3 drops. Second down now, and this is Spicer. Moves upfield, makes a spin move. Picks up about 8 yards on second down. So they're going to give him 9 yards, and it's going to be 3rd and 1. So after the drop, Spicer picks up 9 and makes it a 3rd and very manageable. 3rd and short, 3rd and 1 here for Beeville at the Moody 28-yard line. And that's the give to number 4, Trey Martinez, to the 23-yard line. It's going to be first down after the 5-yard gain. Inside the 30. Good drive here for Beeville. Harper rolls, and off the fingertips of Patton, a little high for him there. So it's going to be 2nd down after the pass on first. Patton already has a first catch for a first down here on this drive. It's going to be on the 23-yard line, 2nd and 10 coming up. Yep, from the shotgun, trips right is Harper. And the inside handoff there to Trey Martinez. Moves up to about the 20, picks up about 3 there. Going to be third and 7 now after the run. And you got to figure just what happened on the last drive if Beeville doesn't get the 7 yards here. If they get more than half of it, maybe they come out and go for it on 4th. We'll see here. Man in motion, it's Spicer, and the gives to him. He has a little bit of room, but he tries to stiff arm a couple of defenders, but he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe lose about half a yard there, so it's going to bring up 4th and 7 now. So it's going to be 4th and 7 from the 20-yard line. And it's going to be Beeville going for it. They're in that part of the field where might as well. Shotgun, 3 wide receivers. That's a short pass there to Martinez. Martinez moves up the field. And he gets to about the 16-yard line, but they needed the 14. So he's going to be about 2-3 yards short of the first down. So there's Martinez trying to fight for the extra yardage, but he's going to come up well short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. So Moody's going to take over at its own 16-yard line, 1st and 10, with 3:25 to go here in the first half. And these Moody drives have been long, methodical drives here. This is just their third drive. And they scored on the 2 previous. And no gain there on that play for Moody. If you're Moody, you've come out just as fast as you wanted to, or that you would have hoped here for a debut game. Comes a man in motion. And rolling to the right is Cullum. Cullum throws up ahead to number 34, but it bounces off of him, Oscar Gonzalez. So an incomplete pass there on 2nd down. It's going to be a 3rd and long here. So Beeville, after that incomplete pass, is looking at the stop clock. 2:43, 3 timeouts for Beeville, so they get the stop here. Be in pretty good position to try to make something happen before the half, but see if they can come up with the stop on 3rd and long. And Cullum surveys the field, rolls to the left, has a man downfield. That's number 13, Ryan Martinez, and they're going to give him the catch at the 42-yard line. What a catch, tippy-toeing the sideline there. Cullum just so good on the run there, and he has a man, a nice catch there. First and 10 at the Moody 42-yard line. And there's a loss of a couple on the run by Darryl Asbel. Back to the 38-yard line. Looks like he lost about 4 there. So he's going to bring up a 2nd and 14 now for Moody. Been a couple of times here where the Beeville defense hasn't been fooled by a Moody run game, and up ahead here handoff to number 1, Nathaniel Sada, to the 40-yard line. Picks up 2. Going to be a 3rd and long. And the clock continues to move. Four wide, 3 wide receivers to the right for Cullum. Cullum's going to air it out. And he had a man downfield. That's Lee Spenia, but he gets tangled up with number 15, Aiden Aguilar. Nice coverage there by Beeville down the field. So it brings up a 4th and 12, and the clock stops on the incomplete pass. So 117, Moody coming out to punt. And Beeville, you figure, with 3 timeouts, have points in mind right before the half. As Moody would get the second half kickoff, high punt, gonna take a bounce, and that's where it's gonna be fielded at around the 29, and that's gonna be taken up to about the 40-yard line, where Beeville's gonna start this drive. So with 1 minute and 6 seconds left in the first half, Beeville with 3 timeouts, coming out with the 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line, 60 yards away from the end zone. And that's Spicer out in the flat there to the 45-yard line. Gets out of bounds. Clock stops there. On the pass there by Harper on the rollout. .101 here left in the half. 2nd and 5 now from the shotgun. 4 wide receivers for Harper. Harper back to pass. That's number 6, Andre Trevino. And Trevino gets out of bounds at the 44-yard line inside of Moody territory. So a couple of pass plays for good yards, and they get out of bounds on both times. Still 3 timeouts left, 56 seconds, and Beeville moving down the field. Back in the gun, 4 wide receiver once again for Harper. And Harper surveys the field, has a little bit of room to run, and he has a bunch of room in the middle. Tries to sleep over a defender, gets inside the 35-yard line to the 33. And there's a timeout there by Beeville, stops the clock. Well, it's a 1st down, so the clock stops automatically, and they move up and they go quick. Harper, there's a snap. A little low there for McCall Newsom, but they're going to give him the catch there. And they're going quickly here. Still 3 timeouts showing on the scoreboard there, and Beeville moving fast. And there's a timeout by Moody with 27 seconds on the clock there. – 27 seconds to go. 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. So Beeville's come out here with about a minute to go and has moved down the field here, trying to make something happen right before the half, as Moody was going to receive the second half kickoff. So both teams out here putting together nice long drives. Seems like the first half has gone by rather quickly. Beeville trying to make something happen before the half. Moody's come out. They've looked good. Their first 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, came out, went up 14-7. First led 6-0 after the first touchdown, and Beeville comes out and answers. And Beeville now trying to put some points on the board right before heading into the break. So coming out 4 wide receiver, 3 to the right for Harper. Single back in the shotgun. Second down and 5. Here's the snap. Harper surveys the field, looks to his right, throws down the field. He has a man. He had Spicer with a step on the defender and right in his hands again. There's some. Could have made that catch. A little difficult to make it, but so it's going to be 3rd and 5 now with 22 seconds to go. So you figure Beeville's going to try to take another shot down the field, coming out 4 wide receivers. Here's a snap. Harper drops back, almost intercepted there, but dropped by number 23, Elias Sierra, but he drops it. It's going to be 4th and 5 now with 18 seconds to go. So, 4th down now. First down with 4 wide receivers, 3 to the right. Harper rolls to his right. He spins again up to the 23-yard line. Needed 5 and looks like he got it just that. Let's see what they do here. Looks like the chain gang's going to move. Looks like that's going to be a first down. So Beeville's going to take its first time out here with 11 seconds to go with first down coming up from the Moody 22-yard line. So while they talk about it just a little bit, we're going to take a quick break here. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
The kids are full, and this year, more than ever, they'll need internet they can rely on from VTX1 companies. Internet that makes the grade is vital to connect students at home with teachers and professors alike. Our friendly staff is standing by to give you any help you may need. For a limited time only, get free installation from a company headquartered in the Rio Grande Valley. Call VTX1 at 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Stacy Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC, located on the square in Woodsboro, Texas, specializing in row, crop, and pasture rangeland, serving farmers and ranchers in multiple counties since 2011. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer. 1-800-573-5166, Stacy Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Coming out, it's 4th and 5 now with 11 seconds to go, and there's going to be another timeout on the field. Looks like it's going to be Moody taking its second timeout. I'm going to reset the game clock. So 4th and 5, 11 seconds to go. So Beeville coming out 4th and 5 from the 28-yard line. 11 seconds to go. And there's a pass wide open down the field, but overthrown is Spicer. Spicer was able to shake loose there, but that would have been an easy score, but the ball just sails out of the end zone. So 2nd and 10. And Harper's going to get swallowed up at the 25-yard line. Looking downfield, had nothing there, and he's going to get sacked, and that's how the first half is going to end for Beeville. Moody coming out, leading 14-7 at the half. The Moody Trojans looking pretty good offensively and defensively, for that fact, holding Beeville to 7 points. Beeville's come out, scored big points in the last couple of weeks, but they've only scored 7 here in the first half. So going to the half now. So starting the night was Moody going 87 yards for the score on its opening possession on a 2-yard run by Daquan Lindsay. And then an answer by Beeville on a run by Spicer. And then Dakota Cullum on a 32-yard run put Moody up 14-7. And that's where we are at the half. But it's 14-7, and we're going to have some sort of halftime entertainment here. With the last couple of weeks has been hit or miss, whether there's bands, pep squad, or cheerleaders at the game. But it looks like we're going to have a dance team here at the half, and we'll leave it on split screen. But let's take a quick break for a word from our sponsors here, and we'll be back, talk a little bit more of what we've seen here in the first half between the Beeville Trojans and the hosting Moody Trojans. So keep it here. I'm Mark Molina. This is Real Sports Live.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Bubba's 33 and Corpus Christi is a proud sponsor for all teams on Rio Sports Live. If you can't make it to the game, then watch it on the big screen at Bubba's 33 in Corpus. Great food, great atmosphere before, during, or after the game. Stop in at Bubba's 33 in Corpus Christi, Texas.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations. It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
The kids are headed back to school, and this year, more than ever, they'll need internet they can rely on from VTX1 companies. Internet that makes the grade is vital to connect students at home with teachers and professors alike. Our friendly staff is standing by to give you any help you may need. For a limited time only, get free installation from a company headquartered in the Rio Grande Valley. Call VTX1 at 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. J. Gonzalez.
Moore Funeral Home, serving Refugio, a county family since 1969. A family-owned business. They're here to serve you every need. Winston, Judy, and Mark Moore support the Bobcats all the way to state. The Rustic Tea Boutique is now a sponsor for Teams here on Rio Sports Live. Located in Fremont, Texas, supporting both the Cowboys and Cowgirls in their games. Whether it's Twisted X shoes, a wide assortment of Sense apparel, or the latest styles for men and women in clothing or accessories, or a great selection of scented candles, Rustic Tea Boutique in Fremont is your stop. Stacy Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC, located on the Square in Woodsboro, Texas, specializing in row, crop, and pasture rangeland, serving farmers and ranchers in multiple counties since 2011. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer. 1-800-573-5166, Stacy Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We had on the screen just a little while ago the TJ Strutters from Moody High School, and we're here at the half. Moody leading Beeville Jones 14-7 here at the half, and Moody's come out and they've been a pretty balanced offense. They've looked pretty sharp on the ground. They've looked pretty sharp through the air at times, and overall just really solid play by Moody. You come out the first two possessions, they come out and they score, and they look pretty sharp on the defense. But on the other side, Beeville Trojans, they had a really, really solid drive to answer Moody's first score, but other than that, has struggled at times. They've, especially through the passing game, a couple of drop passes that would have proven pretty big for Beeville, but you've had those drops there, and couple of times in the end zone or near there, but that passing game is there. Just got to connect if you're Beeville, and could be a big reason or a big help in the second half. And Beeville's come out in the last 3 weeks and have put up big points, at least 34 points in those last 3 weeks. But come out, they have 7 here at the half. But Moody's looked pretty sharp. Jakota McCullum came out with a 32-yard run after a 4th down penalty that cost Beeville. That would have been a 4th down for Moody, but after the penalty moved them into the 32-yard line. And then it took all of one play for Jakota Cullum to break free for a 32-yard run. Just had to shake one defender and scooted free and walked into the end zone untouched after getting into that second level of the defense. But we're about 20 minutes away from the second half here. Everybody here in Corpus, social distancing in full effect. You can in the stands, but still a pretty good crowd here come out. And not the only game on the slate tonight here. You have across the way at Cabinet Field, you have Carroll hosting London. Pretty good game there as well. London Pirates. One loss on the year. I believe they're 2-1 as Carroll opens up the season. So it's going to be a big weekend for sports for here at Real Sports Live. Not only do we start with the Thursday broadcast, but we're going to have Friday and Saturday. Friday night games, we're going to have 9 slated on the schedule. We hope to bring you all 9. And then we have a Saturday game, but on the Friday night games, we're going to have a big one here. Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial at Corpus Christi Miller back here at Buck Stadium. That's going to be a huge game. So stay tuned for that one. We will have that one. Then Tolosa Midway at Corpus Christi Ray at Cabinet Stadium. Then we're going to have Falfurrias at Fremont, Freer at Kennedy, Corpus Christi John Paul II at Ingleside, Odom at Santa Gertrudis, Refugio at Taft, and Bloomington at Three Rivers. And then on the Saturday game back in Kingsville, we're going to have West Osa at Kingsville. HM King opening up their season. And we also hope to bring you some swimming as well. And then we're also going to have volleyball on the slate. Just a lot going on. Just a lot going on here for Real Sports Live. Let's get you the volleyball slate. But I just want to remind everybody to go follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube Live. We're on the Roku Network and Apple TV. So wherever you guys go do social media, give us a like, give us a share, leave a comment. There's a lot of good content on there. Not only live games and archives, but shows, weekly football previews for the area. So make sure to check us out. So, and then Friday for volleyball, we're going to have Corpus Christi Veterans at Corpus Christi Moody, Cal Allen at HM King Mathis at Odom, Annapolis Christian at Santa Gertrudis. That's going to be a good volleyball game on the slate. We'll have that one for you as myself and my cameraman will double dip. Annapolis and Santa Gertrudis will have the volleyball game, and we will have the football game tomorrow. Then Banqueta at Fremont, McMullen at Three Rivers, and then Saturday Annapolis Christian at Mathis, Juan Diego Academy at San Isidro, Fremont at Falfurrias, and CCIWA at Brownsville St. Joseph. And that's Friday and Saturday volleyball. So a lot of games slated. We hope to bring you each and every one of them here in the area. But we're about 15 and a half, or inside of 16 minutes now, 15 minutes and about 50 seconds. And look pretty solid in their season opener. It's the way you want to come out and start the season. First 2 drives, go right down the field, score a touchdown. Beeville Jones is trying to find some sort of rhythm. They had the one drive, but other than that, just have had a couple of drop passes. It could have proven big for them. Just haven't been able to sustain drives here, but we'll see if they can make adjustments heading into the second half. But Moody is going to come out, receive the second half kickoff, but we're about 15 minutes away from that. So let's take another break, and then we'll be back here and talk a little bit more about this game and what's coming up on the weekend I'm Mark Molina. This is Real Sports Live. Actually, we're going to stay right here. Going to troubleshoot some technical difficulties. There is actually a small band out here for Moody, so we'll, as well as a full cheerleader squad and the Strutters. We haven't seen much of that so far this year.
Back to the bell?
Hmm?
You got back to the bell?
Mm-mm.
Moody Trojans is under the direction of Jose A. Villarreal. Assistant directors are Sandra Garcia and Genevieve Huerta. Color guard director Raymond Cabrillo. Band staff Manuel Espinosa. The Mighty Trojan Men would like to thank our Corpus Christi ISD board members and administrators, Moody High School faculty staff, band boosters, and the community for their continued support. Go Trojans, go!
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Refugio ISD holds special memories in the hearts of anyone who has ever been part of the school. The Refugio ISD Education Foundation provides resources that will create engaging learning experiences for students. You can be a part of the Bobcat Tribute Plaza. Order a brick or a bench, and you will help to build on the tradition of excellence and opportunity that has always been at the heart of Refugio ISD.
Bubba's 33 and Corpus Christi is a proud sponsor for all teams on Rio Sports Live. If you can't make it to the game, then watch it on the big screen at Bubba's 33 and Corpus. Great food, great atmosphere before, during, or after the game. Stop in at Bubba's 33 in Corpus Christi, Texas.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. J. Gonzalez.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for staying with us. There's a little bit of technical difficulty there at the half, but we should all be fixed now and good to go. Thank you for staying with us through that and watching the scenes of halftime here at Buck Stadium. But we're good now and ready to kick off for the Beeville Trojans, trailing 14-7 to a Moody team that's got to have a lot of confidence after the half. Played a very good half of football and are hoping to come out here and have some of the same success they did in the first half. And this one fielded at about the 16-yard line. There's a big hole for number 1, Sada. And Sada, nobody in front of him. He's going to take it to the house. 84 yards for the touchdown. Everything going Moody's way right now. Nathaniel Sada fields it at the 16-yard line. Finds a hole and just runs to the end zone almost untouched. He fields it there, finds the big hole by the hashes, and he just escapes at around the 45, and then it's just a foot race the rest of the way. Nathaniel Sada, 86 yards to the house for the Moody Trojans. And they now lead 20-7. Extra point coming up for the Trojans. Number 14, Juan Pablo Rocha, on for the attempt. And they're going to move 5 yards back after the penalty. 12 men on the field for the Trojans. So it's going to be moved back to the 15. It's going to be about 25-yard attempt for the extra point. Usually about a 20-yard attempt. Kicks up, and Rocha splits the uprights, makes it 21-7. And Moody, starting both halves really sharp. First two possessions of the game, they scored touchdowns, and the opening kickoff of the second half taking back 84 yards. by number 1, Nathaniel Sara, the junior. So 11:47, took all of 13 seconds in the second half for Moody to come out and score. So Moody now leading by 2 touchdowns after the kickoff return. Now, a lot of football to be played, but you got to believe this is a really big possession coming up for Beeville, considering the way Moody's been able to move the ball and being up 2 scores. And there's a nice run back there. Number 6, Andre Trevino, gets tripped up at around the 41, but the ball comes out, but the referees are going to say the play was blown dead. So Beeville, after a nice return there, is going to take over 1st and 10 from its own 41-yard line with 11:40 to go here in the third quarter. So William Harper and company coming out on the field. And that's that slot formation. Man in motion. It's Spicer, and he gets the toss to the right side, and he's following some blockers, and he has a little bit of room to the right, and he gets past midfield and inside the 45 to the 43-yard line before he's taken out of bounds. Nice run there to start the drive for Beeville. There's a toss, just follows some blockers, just waiting for those blocks to develop, and he hits the gas there past midfield and gets taken out around the 43-yard line. Moody. So 1st down and 10 from the Moody 43-yard line. Come on, that slot formation again. Another man in motion here. Giving to Spicer again, and he has some room to the left this time. Past the 30, inside the 25, taken out of bounds at around the 20-yard line. Nice running there by Spicer. Just good blocking up ahead for Bevo, and Spicer able just to take advantage of that. Finds the hole there to the left and follows the blocker there. Picks up a few more yards there with the block by the receiver on the outside. So 1st down and 10 from the 20. Up ahead is Martinez, and Martinez going to get taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big run by Beeville. And Beeville now 1st and goal at the 2 in just a couple of plays. 3 plays here. And just a good bit of running by the Trojans here of Beeville. There's the handoff and just follows the blocks and just finds the hole inside to the 2-yard line. And they're going to give it to Martinez to finish it off here. Martinez for a 2-yard run for the touchdown. It's now 21-13. Let's go to the replay. Well, it's a missed 2-point conversion. So it's going to stay 21. Oh, excuse me. It's going to be a good extra point. So 21-14 now. with 10:17 to go. And Beeville strikes quickly. Couple of long plays. Couple of long runs by Spicer and Trey Martinez. Martinez gets in for the 2-yard scoring run. So with 10:17 to go, Beeville trails Moody 14-21. The Trojans still leading this one up 7. So let's take a quick break and we'll be back. During the break, there was a squib kick attempt by Beeville, and that was just taken off the bounce by Jose Herrera, who returns it all the way to the Beeville 32-yard line, and that's where Moody's going to take over. So 1st and 10 in Beeville territory, and it's going to be the shotgun, and here's a sweep play to Daryl Asbell, and Asbell chased out of bounds after about a pickup of 1. Asbell picks up about 2 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Moody Trojans. From the shotgun, 4 wide receivers for Cullum. And there's a give up ahead to Lindsay, and Lindsay all the way up to the 20. Picks up about 10 yards. Needed 8, got 10. Forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Moody Trojans at the Beeville Jones 20. And Moody just moving the ball at will against this Beeville Trojan defense. On the ground. Fortunately for Beeville, their offense showed a lot on that last drive. And they're going to need to be doing so. The defense is going to keep playing like this. 4 wide receivers, 3 to the left for Cullum. And there's a fake, and Cullum has some room to the right. And Cullum's going to get in from about 20, but it looks like there's a flag on the field, and it looks like it might be a blindside block along those lines there. He got a block to spring him on the right side. And you see the block there at around the 15-yard line that sprung Cullum. Let's watch it again. You just... So there's a play stoppage on the field, and we're going to take a quick break here, and then we'll be back and see what the call is here. This is Real Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
And we're back, and the ball is now spotted at the Beeville 29-yard line. It's going to be a first 19 spot foul. So they're going to need the 10 for a first down, but It's gonna be a first down, and then the penalty assessed after the fact. And that pass is dropped down to Asbel, and he makes a little something out of that play. Let's look at the replay there. As Cullum rolls out, and he's able to toss it over to defender to Asbel, and Asbel gets a couple of yards inside the 25. Picked up a couple, probably about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 14 from the 24-yard line. That's going to be incomplete. So it's going to bring up 3rd and long here for Moody. This would be a big play here for the Beeville defense. They can get the stop and keep the momentum. And Cullum has a man at the goal line, and what a catch in double coverage. Number 18, Byron Warner, for the 24-yard touchdown catch. And the 3rd and long, and that's got to take the wind out of the sails of the Beeville defense. Got him in a 3rd and long situation, trying to get out the field after the score, but just beats Macau Newsom to the ball there, and the jump ball does Byron Warner, the junior wide receiver. But we got a injury timeout on the field, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the point after. But as it stands right now, it's 27-14. Actually, we'll stay right here. So the extra point coming. That was a 24-yard catch by Byron Warner at about the 1-yard line. Just goes up over Macau Newsom. Just a jump ball for possession there, and it was just won there by Warner. He's as simple as that. Throw was up. It was solid coverage. Can't really ask for much more than that. But Rocha on for the extra point. And Jonathan Everett, the holder, is going to get taken down at around the 8, so it's going to stay 27-14. So let's see what happened there on the replay. It just kind of high. He just got it down a little later than he wanted to, and just saw a defender coming and just decided to tuck it and run. So it's going to stay 27-14. So while we line up for the kickoff, let's take a quick break and we'll be right back. Moody leads Beeville 27-14.
Refugio ISD holds special memories in the hearts of anyone who has ever been part of the school. The Refugio ISD Education Foundation provides resources that will create engaging learning experiences for students. You can be a part of the Bobcat Tribute Plaza. Order a brick or a bench, and you will help to build on the tradition of excellence and opportunity that has always been at the heart of Refugio ISD.
Bubba's 33 and Corpus Christi is a proud sponsor for all teams on Rio Sports Live. If you can't make it to the game, then watch it on the big screen at Bubba's 33 and Corpus. Great food, great atmosphere before, during, or after the game. Stop in at Bubba's 33 in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Jalen Spicer and Andre Trevino back to receive the kickoff from Rocha, and it's going to be fielded at the 10-yard line. by Trevino. Trevino has a little bit of room to the left there, but there's a flag comes in as he's taking off his feet at around the 29-yard line. So it's going to be holding on Beeville. So except for the 29, it's going to be at the 19-yard line, and that's where Beeville's going to take control. 1st and 10 after the 27. And their offense trying to come out and make it 2 for 2 here in the second half as far as possessions and touchdowns. Just a couple of bad breaks for the defense. There was a penalty in the first half, and then there was just a 3rd and long here. They were in good position to get off the field, but Moody able to complete that 24-yard pass.
There it is.
And a nice long run on 1st down here to Leroy Gonzalez. Picks up a 1st down to the Beeville 36-yard line. Let's check out that run here on the replay. There's just the inside give, and as you see the cameraman even gets lost in it there. There's just a lot going on. There's another run to Spicer. Spicer up to the 39-yard line. Picks up another couple of yards. Picks up about 3 yards there on the 1st down carry. Back in the slot formation is Beeville. And there's a nice patience there by Harper, and Harper moves up the field. He has a lot of room. Makes it inside the 40-yard line to the 37. Nice run by Harper. And you see just fakes the give there, and he has a lot of space and jukes out a couple of defenders before finally getting taken off his feet. Nice job selling it there by Harper. So 1st down and 10 from the Moody 38-yard line for Beeville. In the gun now, 4 wide receivers for Harper. Harper looks to his right, moves up, tries to get out of the pocket, throws, and he has Spicer wide open, and Spicer catches around the 20 and gets taken off his feet at the 18-yard line. See Harper surveying, and he moves up in the pocket and out of it, and then he finds Spicer, and Spicer with a nice catch in space wide open. So 1st down, 4 wide receivers at the Moody 20-yard line. Harper, quick pass. This one's out to Trevino, and Trevino gets up to about the 12-yard line, picks up 7 on the 1st down pass. Brings up a 2nd and 3. Up to 12-yard line. And Harper rolls out, and he has the man. That's Leroy Gonzalez, and Gonzalez makes the catch and inside the 5-yard line to the 4. And that's going to be 1st and 10, 1st and goal from the 4-yard line for Beeville. And Beeville just moving down the field quickly on these first couple of drives of the second half for them. The offense has found a rhythm here, and they're back in that slot formation once again. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line for the Trojans. And here's the handoff up ahead. That's number 4, Trey Martinez. Gets in from 4 yards out. Touchdown, Beeville. There's the give just there, the inside handoff, and there's Martinez has some nice running, 2 hands over the ball, takes care of it as he heads into the heart of the line. And now with the extra point, it's now 27-21 Moody. Beeville, 2 drives in the second half, 2 touchdowns. Now let's see if the defense can come out and make a stop. And we got to just go back to those breaks by the tough breaks for the Beeville defense. You had that penalty in the first half that led to a touchdown a little later. And then you had the 3rd and long, but only for them to turn around and give up a 24-yard touchdown pass. Just unable to get off the field. Could be a different story, but Moody leads 27-21, but the Beeville offense starting to get going. 2 touchdowns here in the second half. So kicking out for Beeville. 21, Caleb Washington. And another squib attempt, and it looks like they're going to get on top of this one. But Moody able to come up with it. That's number 30 for Moody. Josh Herrera, who was the man who able to fall on it last time. Let's just see. Here, just the squib and the bounce right at the legs just comes at you like a dart, and good heads up just to fall on it after it made contact. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Moody. And the thing about those squib kicks, they give you good field position if you recover them, because all the way up to their own 47-yard line comes Jakota Cullum to operate. And Cullum on the keeper, past midfield, inside the 45-yard line, and spins his way inside the 42, the 39. That's a 14-yard gain there by Cullum on 1st down. You see Cullum just find some room there, and it's hard to bring down such a big quarterback, and he gets gang tackled finally. But now 1st and 10 at the Beeville 39-yard line, and this Moody offense has come to play. Cullum, 4 wide receiver out in the flat, has a man. That's number 18, Byron Warner, who caught the 24-yard touchdown on the last drive. Warner gets taken out of bounds at the 32-yard line, picks up 7 on that 1st down pass. Cullum's had himself quite a game here. Had the long touchdown, had a touchdown pass. He's looked good. 4 wide receiver from the shotgun. And Cullum has more room up the middle. Shakes the defender inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. 15-yard pickup there by Cullum. You see Cullum just straight ahead, puts his head down, and good tough running by the quarterback. And this Moody offensive line opening up a lot of holes for their quarterback. He's able to find them. Just such an elusive guy too, hard to bring down. 3 wide receivers to the left, hands it off inside here to Lindsey, and Lindsey gets a couple of yards up to the 12, it looks like. Probably gained about 5. Going to get some forward progress maybe. They're going to spot it at the 13-yard line. They're going to give him about a 4-yard pickup, closer to the 19, excuse me. No, the 14. So 2nd down and 6 now for Moody at the Beeville 14-yard line. And a quick pass out in the flat. That's Asbell. Asbell has a little bit of room inside the 5, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Just lowered his shoulder there. Picks up a 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. And there's just a quick pass, and Asbell has room to run and just lowers his shoulder there and says, gives him a good "how you doing." And that's going to be a touchdown for Cullum, a 1-yard sneak. And just straight ahead, just no stopping that one there as Cullum just forces his way into the end zone there. It's now 33-21. With 3:31 to go. And they're going to go for 2. Look like they went with the same play again. So the 2-point conversion is no good, so it's going to stay 33-21. But Moody comes out once again and answers Beeville. See the 2-point try just up ahead. They try to go with Cullum again, and he gets really close. But that's pretty far for a sneak like that. But they went for it. They failed, but right on the goal line there. So Moody leads 33-21. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be back. This is Real Sports Live.
An increase of 169 cases of COVID-19.
Hospitals continue receiving COVID-19 patients.
When the world needed you, did you rise to the occasion? Since the pandemic began, J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys have won over 700 personal injury cases and recovered millions for their clients. When others shut down, we continued fighting for victims of car accidents, work injuries, and 18-wheeler cases because we still believe in justice for all. J. Gonzalez.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
And Spicer's going to take it to the house. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, and what looked like could have been a disaster by Andre Trevino kind of muffs the kickoff. But Spicer coming across the field takes the handoff there and takes it to the house. To the replay, and there's Spicer just a foot race for the last 50 or 60 yards. He had a bunch of room off to the right side. And it's now 33-28. Back and forth we go here with the scoring. Moody leads now 33-28. Beeville Jones, 21 points here in the third quarter. Their special teams and their offense is going, but can their defense come out and get a stop while this Moody Trojan offense has just been churning? Let's take a quick break.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
And we're back. Beeville returns the kickoff 75 yards. Spicer taking a mid kickoff handoff from Trevino and just takes it to the house. Has nothing but room on the right sideline and turns on the jets, takes it to the house. It's now 33-28. Moody in front by 5. It's now for this Bevo defense to come out and do something. They've struggled here throughout the game. There's another squib kick, and that one bounces and it's fielded at around the 32 by Azalea Spears, and Spears gets up to about the 47-yard line. You got to give a big kudos to this Moody special team. Bevo has tried these squib kicks, and they've done a good job at falling on them and taking them off the bounce. So Moody's going to come out 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line after the squib kick. And Moody's getting good short fields here. They've driven the ball the distance, but there's been a couple of drives here where they've gotten the ball near midfield both times. And here's a handoff to Lindsay, and Lindsay makes it up to about midfield, picks up 4 on the first down carry. So 2nd down and 6 from midfield. Moody coming out of the shotgun, 4 wide receiver, single back set. And Cullum has a man, that's Sada. Makes it up to about the 44 of Beeville, picks up about 6 yards there. Gonna be about a yard short of the first down. So it's gonna be a 3rd and short here for Moody. And again, good opportunity here for Beeville to just seize the momentum after the special teams touchdown, if they can get a 3 and out here. And they just line up and push through with Cullum, and the chain gang's gonna move. Cullum got just enough, it looked like. And just up ahead, line up and go just with the quarterback like Cullum. Big elusive quarterback. 1st and 10 from the Beeville 44. 4 wide receivers set from the shotgun once again for Cullum. And a bad snap there, and they fall forward, and it looks like Beeville says they have it. And what a turn of events this would be by the Trojans if they were Bevo, if they were able to come up with it. Let's see what and the referee's going to give them. And you just see the scuffle there. And it was just a bad snap in the gun. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Beeville at their own 47-yard line. And this is the big break that the Beeville defense needed. Now Beeville comes out, having scored 21 points in the second half, trying to make it 28 and go up ahead, coming out of the slot formation. And there you go. That's Leroy Gonzalez on the fake out all the way to the house. 56 yards. Faked out everybody on the defense, myself included. Let's see if we got our cameraman. Just everybody looking there, just not gonna have that on the replay, but just good execution there whenever you run an offense such as a slot T, just coming out. When it's run to perfection, it pays dividends. 56 yards to the house for Leroy Gonzalez. And there's the 2 by Martinez. Beeville comes out with the 2, puts up 8 points. They now lead 36-33. And let's see the 2-point conversion here. They come out in the slot once again. They just hand it ahead, and good piece of running there by Martinez. Martinez just secures the ball and just rumbles up ahead. Beeville out in front, 36-33 now. With 15 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Let's take a break. We'll be back. This is Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After a Moody fumble and a fake out that went 56 yards by Leroy Gonzalez and the Beeville Trojans, they now find themselves up 36-33. And Sada's free once again. He's on the left side, inside of Beeville territory, inside the 40, and he's going to go. Sada, and just like that, Moody back in front. Sada, once again, the second kickoff given up for a touchdown this half by Beeville. And Sada just gets to that end, and Beeville just unable to get the push out of bounds. Just got all the room he needed. Good blocking down the field by Moody. Beeville finally had some momentum, and just like that, it's squandered. And Moody back on top, 39-36 after the kickoff return. Rocha puts it up, and it's good. No good, excuse me. Looked like it was good from here, but referee gave it the signal. No good. It's 39-36. That's how it'll stay. 2 seconds left here in the third quarter. Beeville looked like they had the tables turned and all the momentum, and then the special teams gives up the kickoff for a touchdown. And now Moody back out in front. What a game. A lot of back and forths. Moody just coming out here in its debut game of the season. Just playing well in all facets of the game. Played well on defense. Held Beeville just 7 points in the first half. Giving up 29 here in the second half. But everybody else picking up the slack. The offense rolling. The special teams rolling. Save for the kickoff return that they gave up a few moments ago. But now the Moody Trojans back up 39-36. Feels like Beeville had all the momentum for mere seconds. And Rocha to kick it off. Fielded by Spicer and hits his hands out of bounds. And looks like that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So the ball sails out of bounds at the 20. The referee put a flag down, but it was deflected off the hands of Spicer. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Moody at their own 20-yard line after the kickoff. That's going to be the end of the third. Moody 39, Beeville 36. On to the fourth we go, ladies and gentlemen, from Buccaneer Stadium here in Corpus Christi. Thursday night football, we got a good one. Keep it here. We're Real Sports Live.
At Bulls Bail Bonds, our goal is to provide a friendly and efficient bail bond process to our customers. We want to help you with our knowledge and experience to provide a fast and friendly service. We will beat or match our competitors' price. Hours of operation are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
And we're back. First down play here. A rush for just a couple of yards by Martinez. Gets up, picks up about 4 yards on first down. And Beeville's offense back out on the field. They've had a good second half, and they'd like to come out here and try to get back in the lead after a crazy sequence of events. Turnover by Moody. Long touchdown run. A 2-point conversion, and then Moody just comes back with the long touchdown of their own to take the lead back. And here's Gonzalez trying to dance his way up to about the 29, picks up 5. He'll be about a yard short of the first down. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and short here at the Beeville 29-yard line. And the Trojans once again up past 30 points. Got a slow start, but have scored 29 second half points here. So they've shown what their offense can do once it gets rolling, but it's all about stopping Moody at this point. And we're going to have a flag. It's going to be a false start. Add a penalty to that one. So a 3rd and short's now going to be a 3rd and 6, and there's already been a costly penalty. You go back to the first half. Just a lot of little small hiccups here that have really cost Beeville big. Some penalties, drop passes, not being able to get out the field on 3rd and long, but Beeville down only 3. And here's a rollout by Harper, and Harper throws it towards the middle of the field. Had a man. Looked like he was trying to get it to Ambrose Patton, but he was covered pretty well there by Luis Peña. Going to bring up a 4th and 6 now, and we'll see what Beeville opts to do. They come out in the shotgun, but it looks like they're probably going to quick kick it like they did. Tries to draw him offside. Harper backs up, and there's the quick kick. Nice kick. Takes a little bit of a bounce and rolls all the way to about the 31-yard line. And that's where Moody's gonna take over after the punt. 1st and 10 for Moody at its own 31-yard line. The Trojans trot back out on the field. First and 10. Quick pass out to Asbell, and Asbell gets taken down quickly for a loss of about 3 there. Big play there by the Beeville defense on first down. Let's take a look at that play. Just a quick pass, and nobody fooled there as the Beeville Trojans just swarmed for the make the tackle there for the loss. Brings out a 2nd and 14 now. And they swarm all the way to Cullum, who gets taken down for another loss on the sack, all the way back at the 24-yard line. A loss of 3. And big plays here by the Beeville defense on the last 2 plays. As we're about at the 9-minute mark almost. So 3rd and long, Moody, 4 wide receivers, 3 wide receivers to the left. Cullum looks down the middle, he has a man. And that's Sada. And Sada is gonna go, he just has a man to beat. Gets the screen there from the defender, and he's gonna go. 73 yards for Sada on the catch and run. And then there's the pass at the right hash, and Sada just in space there, has 1 man to beat. Gets the block there and breaks him free, and Sada has another long touchdown. (45-36) now. The kick is up. Kick is good. It is now a 10-point game. After that touchdown run by Sada. (76 yards). Just a nice catch and run. Grabs it, moves up the field, just has the 1 defender to beat. Walks in untouched. The Sada. Bevo's defense came out, loss of 3, a loss of 4, had him in 3rd and long, and then allowed the big pass play for the touchdown. It looks like the story of the night for the Beeville Trojans is some bad breaks, can't get off the field. But let's take a quick break, and we're going to have the kickoff coming back. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
And we're back here at Buck Stadium. Rocha just kicked that one out of bounds. Going to be a penalty. So the ball going to be placed at the 40 of Beeville. Well, there's going to be a re-kick, actually. So Nathaniel Sada, the running back, junior kick returner for Moody, has an 86-yard kickoff return and an 84-yard run back. In this game. This one fielded at the 16-yard line by Spicer. He comes around to the right side. And we have some laundry there. Looks like there might have been penalty on Beeville, and then there might be one on Moody, so we'll check the laundry on the field right now. Looks like it might be somewhere in the neighborhood of a block in the back, but might have been some extracurriculars on the way out of bounds here. Let's check what the referees got to say. So we're going to have another re-kick. We had a block in the back, and we had a personal foul. Block in the back on Beeville, personal foul on Moody. So offsetting penalties, and we're going to re-kick for... Well, this is going to be the second re-kick, third kick overall. Let's see if this one will take. So Rocha gonna tee it up once again for Moody. And this one bounces to the 10, taken off the bounce by Spicer. Coming to the right and gets dragged down at about the 23-yard line. Referee's going to spot it at the 24. And Beeville's going to take over with 8:25 left, down 10 points. So the Moody defense got the stop last time, forced Beeville into a punt. It was the first time they had done that here in the second half. Otherwise, the Beeville Trojans have looked solid offensively here. And there's to give up the middle. Nice hole there for Leroy Gonzalez, who gets all the way up to the 37-yard line. Pick up of 14 yards. So 1st and 10 at the Moody 37 now for Beeville. Excuse me, at the Beeville 37. Here's the give on the inside to Spicer. And Spicer has room, and he's going to go up the sideline. Nobody's going to catch him. 63 yards for Spicer. Spicer finds pay dirt once again. That's his third trip to the end zone. Second touchdown on the ground. He had another special teams. 3 total for Spicer, and Spicer's had a nice night. Let's check this one out here. As the man comes in motion, and Spicer takes the inside handoff, and he just has a big hole, and he goes untouched for 63 yards does Spicer. So it's now 43-46. A lot of time to go. And if you're Beeville and the defense, this is the time where you got to get up and you got to come up with a stop here. With the way Moody's been playing, So it's 46-43. 36 points scored in the second half for Beeville. It's a big half, and they still trail here by 3. They've given up a couple of special teams touchdowns, and the defense just has had a lot of issues getting off the field. And they're lining up here. It looks like sort of an onside kick, but if you're Beeville, this kind of makes sense with the way the game's been playing out here. They've had a couple of squib kicks, and they've given up short fields. And so they figure, why keep masking what we're trying to do on special teams here? Let's try an actual onside. So they're going to kick it deep. And this special teams approach works. Put the Moody special teams on its heels. And this might be the worst starting field position in a while for the Moody Trojans, starting at their own 27-yard line after that kickoff. So 73 yards away from the end zones. They got quite a ways to go. So 4 wide receivers for Moody from the gun. And Cullum keeps it, makes it up past the 30 to the 32-yard line, picks up about 5 on first down on the quarterback keep. Second down coming up. Big drive for the Beeville defense. They've struggled to get stops. I think they've only forced Moody into a punt twice all game long. They've gotten him into long third down situations, but just have not been able to get out the field at all. No matter the case, Moody just finds a way. Shotgun trips to the left for Cullum. And here's the handoff straight away to Lindsay. So there's been a fumble by Moody. There's been a punt. And then there's been times like the last drive where they had a couple of tackles for loss on the first 2 plays, only to give up an 86-yard catch and run. 3rd and 5, 4 wide receivers here for Cullum. Quick pass, and it's dropped by Warner. And what a big stop here by Beeville. It's going to bring up 4th and 5 now. And I think this is only the second punt for Moody tonight. So after all that, after everything that's gone down, Beeville picks up the stop. Have scored 39 points here in the second half. Are going to get the ball back with about 6 minutes to go. Down 3. And there's a high punt by Rocha. And it's fielded at the 39-yard line by Spicer, and he goes out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Both offenses just exploding here in the second half. Moody leading 46-43. Beeville 39 points. 36 points, excuse me, here in the second half. First and 10 from their own 43-yard line, the Beeville Trojans. Still on his feet is Gonzalez, and Gonzalez gets to the 45, picks up about 2 on that run. Brings up 2nd and 8. Second and 8 at the 45-yard line for Beeville. We're inside of 6 minutes to go, about 5.5 left. Harper looks, has a man, it's Spicer. Spicer catches it in space, lays down the stiff arm there, picks up a couple extra yards for the first down at the 30, at the 42-yard line of Moody. Let's look at this. Just wide open with Spicer. Harper with the drop. The catch there around midfield. Is able to pick up a couple more yards with the stiff arm there. Nice pickup. So 1st and 10 from the Moody 42-yard line. Inside of 5 minutes now. Spicer comes around the right side. Forced out of bounds at the 38-yard line after a pickup of about 4 yards. .451 to go, 2nd and about 6. About the 42-yard line. 2nd down. And Harper holds onto it and finds a hole and quickly takes it, moves up to about the 32, and that's going to be enough for the first down. So it's 1st and 10 from the Moody 32-yard line for Beeville. Beeville taking its time. They know they can go down, they can score. Just slowly making their way down the field here. The less time they leave for this explosive Moody offense, the better. Back in the slot formation once again is Beeville. And there's the give to Martinez. Martinez up to about the 25-yard line. Picks up about 7 there on 1st down. Down to the 25-yard line. Just a nice 1st down run here. This is what they've been doing all night. Just waiting for the blocks. Nice job by the offensive line there, opening up that hole. Nice 7-yard gain there on 1st down for Martinez. Man in motion, that's Spicer up to the 20-yard line. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down. Picks up 5 yards there. Inside, so the 19-yard line. So coming up on the 3-minute mark here. 3:14 to go. Beeville just marching down the field, down 3. First down and 10 inside the Moody red zone. And timeout by Moody. The Trojans want to talk about it as Beeville making its way down the field. 2:57 to go here in this one. Moody leading 46-43, but Beeville threatening. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be back.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
The kids are headed back to school, and this year, more than ever, they'll need internet they can rely on from VTX1 companies. Internet that makes the grade is vital to connect students at home with teachers and professors alike. Our friendly staff is standing by to give you any help you may need. For a limited time only, get free installation from a company headquartered in the Rio Grande Valley. Call VTX1 at 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Welcome back to Buck Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. It's inside of 3 minutes. 46-43, Moody leading, but the Beeville Trojans inside the red zone at the Moody 19 with the first down. Back in the slot formation is Beeville. Up ahead to Martinez. Martinez jumps up ahead inside the 9, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see what the call is. Looks like it might be against Beeville, but let's check. Let's go to the replay here. Nice bit of running by Martinez, and just the hole opens up immediately for Beeville. On a lot of these runs. Just a good job up front. Well executed slot T, but that penalty is going to move him back to the 25-yard line. So it's going to be a 1st and 15 at the 25. Here's the handoff to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez gets swallowed up in the backfield. And that's going to be a tackle for a loss. Well, they're going to give him forward progress to the 25. But nice play there by the Trojan defense. There's nobody fooled on that one there. A good push up front by the defensive line. Able to swallow him up, take him down. So 2nd and 15 from the 25-yard line. Clock ticking, reaching about the 2-minute mark here. 2nd and 15 for Beeville. Here comes Spicer around the right side. Spicer has a little bit of room, but he's slips and gets taken down. Credit will be to number 5, Devin Munoz on the stop. Picks up about 3 before, sliding. And then Spicer, you see there, just kind of plops down. Kind of like a quarterback slide almost. But guess he wanted to stay in bounds. But here we go, 3rd and 12. In the gun, 4 wide receivers set for Harper. Harper rolls to his left. Had a man, looked like he had fell down. Looks like he was trying to get Trevino. Let's take a look at what happened there. Come out on the shotgun, this Harper. There's a timeout on the field, but let's look at the replay. Harper rolls, has a man. Looked like he slipped there on the turf, and had he not slipped, might have been able to make that catch there at around the 10. But about 1:10 left to go in this game. Big 4th down coming up for Beeville. And let's take a break, and we'll bring you back to the conclusion of this game. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
Stacey Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC, located on the square in Woodsboro, Texas, specializing in row, crop, and pasture rangeland, serving farmers and ranchers in multiple counties since 2011. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer. 1-800-573-5166. Stacey Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC.
And we're back. This one coming down to the wire. 1:10 left. Both teams in a timeout right now. Big 4th down coming for Beeville. 4th down, and there's another timeout on the field here. So Moody takes another timeout. They want to talk about it as there's a big play here coming up. Fourth and 12, Beeville needing the 9-yard line of Moody for a first down. Beeville still has 2 timeouts, but it kind of seems like a moot point with the way Moody's been moving the ball on this Beeville defense. So here we go. Big 4th down and 12 at the 22-yard line. They need the 9-yard line. Here's Harper. Rolls to his left. Looks down the field. Has a man and goes off the hands of Spicer. Spicer's had a couple of drops, but that one just hits him in the arms and he had time. Well executed play. Rolls out to his left as you see. Spicer puts the move on the outside and gets free. Just cannot reel it in. And with the minute 5, the Moody Trojans take over at their own 22-yard line. Up 3 yards. Beeville 2 timeouts left. 1st and 10 here. Short gain there on the ground. Timeout, Beeville. Beeville using their timeout. They'll need to stop and a little bit of a miracle here. But even with the timeouts, I don't know if they'll be able to kill this clock all the way down. 57 seconds left. When Beeville goes back and looks at this game footage, they're going to see the inability to get off the field on defense. They're going to see some drop passes. They're going to see big 3rd down plays that Moody was able to execute. 3rd and long situations. Those costly penalties, they're going to see it all back in the game film. And here we go, Moody. There's a give to Asbell, and Asbell gets up past the 30 to the 32-yard line. And that first down is going to do it. 50 seconds to go. The chain gang resets. Beeville taking its final timeout, but that's going to be it. The Moody Trojans coming out here, starting both halves just as good as you'd want to. They had the 2 touchdowns on back-to-back drives to start the game. They've had the couple of kickoff returns in the second half. They've put up 46 points here in their debut. But as good as Moody's play here on offense, going forward, they'll take the win, but you got to think that they're going to look at the 36 points they gave up to Beeville in the second half. But Beeville's such an explosive offense. They've showed it in the last month of the season. And the clock's just going to tick down, and one more kneel down is going to do it here for the Moody Trojans. And that's going to be it. Led by Jakoto Cullum and Nathaniel Sada, the Moody Trojans come out in their season opener and defeat the Beeville Trojans 46-43. That Moody offense and special teams coming to play tonight. A couple of special teams touchdowns for Moody. 2 on special teams, 5 on offense. That's the way you want to come out and start your season. So Moody moves to 1-0. Beeville falls to 2-3 on the season. So I want to thank you guys for watching us, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to go follow us on all your social medias: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We're on the Roku Network. We're on Apple TV. Make sure to go back and see the other game today, London and Carroll. Go see how that one played out. That one's also going to be in the archive, as well as all the other games we've been at over the last month here in the Coastal Bend, and you'll be able to see even the extensive archives that we had over the last couple of years as well. So all that and much more at Real Sports Live. You see a lot of good content, videos, photos, articles at realsportslive.com. Also all the good content on our social media. So go look for us wherever you do social media. Give us a like, share us, tell your friends. That's Real Sports Live. And from here, Moody coming out looking impressive. Beeville Jones looked impressive. Just a lot of errors, a lot of miscues there. Drop passes, penalties. Unable to get out off the field on defense, on 3rd and longs. Just a lot of things didn't go right for Beeville, but they were in it at the end despite of it. Just a really, really high-powered offense. Just couldn't get it done as Moody came out and looked just as powerful on the offensive end. And on special teams, the defense gives up 36 points in the second half, but hold on to win. 46-43, big win here for the Moody Trojans, and the Beeville Jones Trojans go back home with the 2-3 record. But that's going to do it for us, ladies and gentlemen, at Real Sports Live at Buccaneer Stadium. We'll be back here for more. So over the weekend, we're going to have Friday football, full slate of games with volleyball. We're also going to have some volleyball on Saturday and some more football as well as swimming on Saturday. So keep it here for Real Sports Live. A really, really big weekend of sports ahead of us. But thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. The final once again from here, Corpus Christi Moody 46, Beeville Jones 43.